Let me ask you something. When was the last time you ate? When is the next time you're going to eat? For some students at MC, that's a painful question to answer. With all the traffic on the roads, constant construction, new office buildings, and neighborhoods popping up like popcorn, it's easy to be reminded that Montgomery County, Maryland is one of the wealthiest counties in the U.S. But if you think that means everyone has a well-paying job, a roof over their head, and food in their bellies, you would be wrong. Let's take a look at the last one, food. If someone cannot get an adequate supply of clean, healthy food that can nourish them on a routine basis, they are experiencing what is referred to as food insecurity. They simply don't know when they'll eat their next meal. Walking around one of the campuses of Montgomery College, you'd think that problem doesn't exist here. If these students have the time and money to go to class and study for a degree, they could obviously afford to eat. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here, right? Unfortunately, hunger has many faces, and they're all around us. It could easily be the person sitting next to you in class. This is something Montgomery College is aware of and is actively working to address by providing food, other resources, and linking students to a variety of services here and around the county. If you are a student who is hungry and cannot afford to eat, don't be afraid or embarrassed to ask Montgomery College for help.
Montgomery College is aware that we have more and more students that are suffering from problems of not getting enough food. In fact, they're hungry. And we know that hungry students aren't successful, not in the classroom, not at work, and not at home. National surveys are telling us that community college students are hungry. That worried us. We've started to ask our students, and in fact, they tell us yes. Many of them are having hunger problems. Faculty have started to pay more attention to student behavior in class. If you have one of those students who's been doing really well, they're doing their work on time, it's good quality work, and then they start to drift, or they stop showing up, or their work really starts to slump, these are times that faculty can intervene and ask questions. We've started to do that, and we're finding that intervention is really helping.
MC's food pantries are on each campus, and students can go to each one and take what they need. It's free. You don't need to have an ID, and there's no paperwork. All they ask is you take only what you need, and don't take more than you need. That way there's going to be food for others to take who are also in need. Okay, so where are these pantries? On the Rockville campus, there are 2 locations. In the Macklin Tower on the 2nd floor, there's a cart right around the corner from the elevator in a quiet corridor. Look over the choices and take what you need. Don't miss the basket next to it. Those items, including health and beauty products, are free too. And on the wall, there are a list of other resources you may find useful. On the 2nd floor of the Rockville Science Center, there's a cart with food and info that's available to anyone who needs it. This cart is sponsored by the Rockville Biology Department, and it's for all students, regardless of major. MC's Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus offers a great deal of support for students who face challenges to make ends meet. If you walk over to Pavilion 4, the 2nd level is home to the college's newly formed Institute for Race, Justice, and Civic Engagement. The Institute provides students an area to study, use Wi-Fi, and meet others or just chill out. But it's more than a study space. Part of the activism and social justice offered is in providing students with non-academic help. There's a food pantry in one of the rooms where you can make a meal right there using their microwave. Plates, cups, forks, knives, spoons are there if you need to grab them. Grab whatever food you need off the shelves and eat. And if you need to take food home and feed your family, take it home. Take what you need, use what you take. It's all free. Another cool thing they have is a wardrobe collection. If you're going to a job interview or to a career fair and need to dress up a little but don't have nice clothes, just borrow what you need. It's a lending library of professional clothes to help you make a good impression. And there are also casual clothes for both men and women that you can take and keep for your own. They also bring in a photographer to take professional photo portraits of students for use on their LinkedIn profile pic. If you're taking a class and you can't afford a textbook, check out the bookshelves. There's a good chance they have a copy of it there. If they do, you can borrow it. School supplies are also there for you to use and keep. There are computers with a printer. It won't cost you anything to use these. During open enrollment season for healthcare, they provide help in signing up for health insurance, and you can register to vote at any time. There is a second food pantry located at the Academic Success Center downstairs in the Commons building. It's open during evenings and weekends, as well as daytime hours, so students can get help whenever they're on campus. In the women's rooms, there are signs letting you know where you can find free sanitary hygiene supplies. Each building on campus has one of these boxes, and all the boxes look the same, so you can easily identify them. Open the box and take the things that you need. A number of community-based organizations close to our Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus are willing to serve student needs. They serve 3 hot meals a day and offer a variety of housing and health resources and referrals. If you want to know more about them, ask at the Institute or the Vice President Provost's office in the Student Services Building in room 306. MC's Germantown campus has a pantry on the 3rd floor of the HT building. It's right outside room 300. Like the other pantries, please take what you need. These resources are made available to you because people want to help.
We know that food pantries don't solve hunger problems because hunger is really poverty. But what the food pantries help us to do is to help students while we address their other larger structural problems. And that's actually exactly what we have to do, and it's what we're doing, and we're seeing success.
MC's food pantries are here for people who need them. You don't need to show an ID. There is no paperwork. Just take what you need. For the location and hours of each pantry, go to montgomerycollege.edu and type Campus Food Pantries in the search tab. If you're interested in donating, there is additional info on the website.